Welcome, and happy New Year's Eve, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. My name is Jaroside. It's Saturday, the 31st of December, 2022, and we are now getting ready to take a look at who is going to be dealing with Flare Drop Madness in game number 1 in tonight's Community Custom Games. It's our final custom games of the year, and I look forward to sharing all of this with you guys. We have Flare Drop Madness to begin. Plane path is going to be from 12 o'clock all the way to 5 o'clock, and don't forget, we've got 3 instances of Comeback Arena as well. So I don't think there are going to be too many people absolutely destroying each other in phase number 1, but you never know. PUBG is a very funny thing, very fickle thing, and sometimes you can indeed be surprised. This is new Vikendi, of course. It's an 8x8 map for those of you who haven't seen our updates since the last time we ran these custom games. Vikendi Reborn is indeed the order of the day. And I very much am looking forward to seeing who... Oh, God. Really? Already? We already got a little bit of a hot drop here. The Happy Hippos hopped and hiccuped. We remember these guys. They're doing all right. Some of these team names, of course, deliberately designed to catch me out as a caster. Oi! Wait for me. Oh, wow, that hurts. Mitchy Boy and Cobalt having a little bit of miscommunication to start things off. And the Chicken Blimps are going to go ahead and get the heck out of Dodge. We've got Apocalypse and the Bass from Happy Hippos in this compound here. Dodie, there's a chance he's in a... Ooh, is that a frag grenade? Is he cooking that? That's not bad, actually, but unfortunately, it is a Molotov. We have the first flares going up now. You can begin to see exactly what is happening here. There are 99 flares available in every single zone. The Ezio 5, welcome to the pack, and thank you very much for your Twitch Prime sub. That gets you 5 additional entries into the giveaway as well, which we will be drawing after the end of tonight's stream. More and more flare guns now coming in, and here you can begin to see the absolute wonder of Vikendi Flare Drop Mode. Enjoy, folks! All right, I think you guys get the idea, but there's going to be quite a lot of that in this game. 99 flares available. Only 4 left, actually, in phase 1. 0 now. All right, that's it. That's as many flares as you are all going to get. Has anyone not gotten any? Chiefy Weefy, what are you doing here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Chief, why? Chief, why you do this? Oh, dear. Well, that's going to get interesting. Chief does have a teammate. Where is Chief's teammate? Where's Raider? Yeah, that's not going to work right now, Raider. Raider, you're a bit late. Raider. Oh, Raider's there. Raider's in Lumberyard. Oh, God. Hopefully Chiefy gets back soon. All right. Most people should have some sort of a flare drop coming their way. You can see there's quite a lot of them now. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside each one. It's not just a normal flare as well, guys. There's a little bit of enhancement in these care packages. Take a look at that. Look at how much loot is in one of these crates. You've got a P90 in there, a 5.56. It looks like that's probably an AUG. Everyone is level 3'd out of their mind, so trust me, if you have 1 or 2 of these, you're going to be completely and utterly fine. Everyone just waiting for these to drop. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Until Comeback Arena, but I suspect people are generally going to be fine without. I want to know what Rigger and Merb are doing. They've gotten BRDMs. They're just holding the flare drops. And it looks like they're just going to be looting up a little bit later on. So they're playing the long game here. They're getting the vehicles for the late game to start off. I wonder to what extent that's going to pay off for them. We'll keep an eye on them. We've got Ripton up in Observatory. That's Jaeger and Yenta. Oh, I kind of want to say Yenata. Reminds me of Zenyatta from Overwatch. I don't know if that was the intention there, but we're going to go with Yenata. because I feel like that rolls off the tongue. But this is going to be rather entertaining once the teams get pushed into each other. So teams have still got a minute or two to just get all of their loot in order. Why? Hack shots and night creature require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flare drops between. I don't know why. I literally don't know why they need this. But, you know, we'll wait and find out. We've got a Mark 14 and an Org there for hack shots. Hack shots, of course, famously is not allowed to use first aids in any custom games. He has to exclusively use bandages. And as a result, team on yellow marker could be put at a little bit of a disadvantage. MG3 and P90 for night creature, definitely going for the covering fire kind of approach here. And the P90 is just such a delicious, delicious gun. So much fun to play with. There's the blue zone creeping in. This zone should fairly predictably get further into center. We've got Blue Box Girl. Oh, really? Otorhinolaryngologist. Guys, I mean, Del, you're going to have to come up with some new names, man. It took me 3 months, but I did manage to work out how to pronounce otorhinolaryngologist. And now I can just do it on command. So, you know, I'm just saying, we're going to have some new team names here if you want to try and trip up the casters. We've got some very entertaining team names here for those people who haven't seen these custom games before. The Chicken Blimps now are moving up onto Delzor and Confuzzled, who are the 4 fine fresh fish for you. Unfortunately, they're just 2 fine fresh fish today. And you can see 2 ghillie suits looking at Confuzzled, deciding whether or not to fire. Choosing not to for now. The level of obliviousness is impressive. To what extent is Delzor going to be surprised? We're going to have to hold on to this, aren't we? We're going to have to watch. MG3 and P90. Is Delzor going to fire a single bullet before he gets knocked? That's what we want to know, chat. Answers in chat, please. If I wasn't casting this, I would make it a poll. Will Delzor fire a single bullet before going down? Chiefy Weefy doesn't look like he's coming back. No, Chief, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Chief? Oh. Fuzz has loosed a bullet from the orb. So it looks like they haven't been spotted. Oh, the people who are hunting them. Did Fuzz catch Mitchy Boy coming along the flank? I don't know. This will be our first engagement of this game. He hasn't seen him. Oh dear, oh dear. Beautiful flank from Mitchy Boy. 2 bullets, all you need. That was wonderfully dispatched. So it's actually, to be fair, Confuzzled has fired an orm bullet. Delzor still hasn't fired a single one. And he is going to be running away. So 4 fine fresh fish for you. Going to be heading out. We now have more participants for Comeback Arena Phase 3, which is why Del's moving away, because Confuzzled does have an opportunity to come back here, to be fair. I'm not sure Chief will bleed out in time, though. I don't think this blue zone does enough damage quickly enough. So that could be awkward. Raider still waiting for him, diligently looting inside Lumberyard in case his teammate is able to contribute. Zadell just going to move away until Comeback Arena becomes a thing. That's fine. This is all phase 1. We just want everyone to get looted up. It is nice and fun. How are you guys doing? How have your 2022s been? It's been a tough year for quite a lot of people in so many different ways. Like, I mean, stuff's just been weird, man. The world is a crazy place. And I'm glad that we get to close out the year by having some fun, hanging out together, playing some games, and saying hi to everybody on Vikendi Reborn. Don't forget, of course, the cable car, very much a thing. And we could see, I mean, that's how many 6Xs are there? Dabbler's just taken out Blue Box Girl, so Otorhinolaryngologist now out of the game. 3 8Xs, 3 6Xs inside that cable car. And Babbler is going with a Mark 14 and a Groza by the looks of things, playing as a solo for team #BlameDel. Zone 2 has popped, significantly smaller than Zone 1. This really is going to force everyone to pop by together. Deca Mesto is still inside zone. So bye-bye Birdie and Ginger Clown are going to be fine there. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's your boy, Cowboy. Spots Merb, and with the P90, absolutely wrecks face. The problem is, wasn't this the team that had the BRDMs coming in? I think it is. Oh, no! Someone else is in it now. Rigger hasn't got a gun. What were the... What? That strategy has not worked out for them at all. Self-revive. Merb. If Merb gets back into the... If Merb went into the BRDM, he might have been able to escape. There actually was a way out there, but as it stands, on red marker, eliminated Lord Colton. And it's your boy, Cowboy of the Gas Pumpers. We'll take that full elimination. No comeback arena for you. Confuzzled. Having a little bit of a lonely existence here for the four fine fresh fish. But while he's in comeback arena, Delzor's dead. So Fuzz will get a second shot. While Delzor, unfortunately, despite all his efforts, is going to have to watch his teammate for the rest of the game. Although with emotes like that, I'm sure he will be thoroughly entertained. And we can confirm, by the way, Delzor did fire 0 bullets before dying. That is a thing we have just confirmed. We knew it was going to happen, right? We knew it was going to happen. We've got some fresh flare guns. 99 more crates available. 88 crates and 78 BRDMs available. What this tells me is that all of these guys are going to be in badooms coming into zone. And this is going to get really strange. Can you imagine... Wait, we've got Lynxes, right? We certainly got MG3s, which would be horrendous against BRDMs. Imagine 2 MG3s just constantly shooting against a BRDM. Even those will not survive very long. No Lynxes, unfortunately. The MG3s will do just enough damage, though. I'm sure that'll be just fine. And if everyone's coming in BRDMs, it's going to be a little bit chaotic. Still just the one squad in Deca Mesto. Ginger Clown and Bye-Bye Birdie in vehicles that definitely aren't BRDMs. Actually making their way out of town now to see what fortunes lie waiting for them elsewhere. They're actually going out into Future Blue. Not sure what they're doing. Maybe they want to rotate up north. Maybe they've decided that even though this urban area is here, they might want to sort of pick a compound closer to... I like this compound here, personally. Let's take a look. Oh, actually, that ridge is a little bit frustrating. But I don't think this compound is that bad. And it's also got a whole bunch of unlooted crates here by the looks of things. Let's have a quick look for what's in here. Yeah, it's very much unlooted. Very strange. This is the first time in a while I've had someone tell me... Oh, hang on a second. That's the Bandage Kings eliminated. The Gas Pumper's now up to 4 kills. Very nice. It is very, very rare for me to run this game mode in custom games and have somebody tell me, sorry, mate, had no gun. I actually think, Merb, this is the first time someone said they died because they had no gun in this game mode. I'm not going to lie. I feed the whole lobby with near unlimited guns, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying. But they will be back, of course. It was certainly very entertaining because I genuinely think after using the AED, if you went back into the BRDM that was driven into the warehouse, you actually could have gotten away. And there's a chance Rigger would have come back in comeback arena and you would have had a chance to grab guns and you would have had your BRDM as well. That's how tight the decision making was there. What could have been. But very, very entertaining nonetheless. And these guys, it's your boy Cowboy and Lord Colton up to 4 kills. They are the kill leaders this game. They're in a badum heading straight towards the middle of zone. In fact, past it now. We're looking at what this terrain looks like. In the middle here, it's really not that great. A couple of rocks. I feel like maybe this hill could be interesting. Like if you camped out by this rock with a BRDM for cover as well so people can't shoot you from behind. And you should have some decent sight lines, but it is always tricky as a duo. If you had a full squad of 4, that would be much easier. So we shall see. 5G reception are moving into the bullet sponges. That's because Abros has been knocked by the BRDM. Oh, you shouldn't be healing there. You should be getting into the BRDM. I highly recommend. No, instead of getting into the BRDM, he wants to take the fight. That does not work at all. And the bullet sponges are now eliminated as Abros goes down. Additional BRDM available now for 5G reception. Opting to stay in the same one, though. Not necessarily that bad a choice. We have plenty of opportunities. And that will be far from the only BRDM coming into zone. Oh, Nade was so close to being so good against the BRDM there. 5G reception losing about, let's say 15% health on their vehicle before making their way up north. More flares coming out now. Babbler solo with 1 HP as well, taking out 2 players to take his kill count to 3. That's hashtag blame Dell, eliminating another team and doing very well for himself indeed. His level 3 vest still at about 70% HP, so absolutely not a problem there. And he's holding a position, not quite center, but in a pretty good spot. Raider, in the meantime, is properly just about center. His BRDM has seen better days, is smoking just a little bit. But he's got a shack. He's close to center of zone. He's got more flares. He's doing all right. Babbler spots 2Q and gets him with the Mark 14. Uh-oh. Oh, no! He had to reload. Otherwise, he might have been able to get Codal as well. That's a little bit awkward. And now Cody Mum. Oh, I see. I think you have to go a bit faster than that, mate. Oh, he cut. He has to go back. He sends the C4 in. Oh, this might work. It works. It actually works. Babbler gets the double C4 kill. Blame Dell annihilating Live, Laugh, Lodge. That was beautiful from Babbler. I thought the BRDM didn't have enough momentum to go that far, but it did. Babbler is absolutely on fire right now. What an incredible play here in game number 1. I love to see it. That was beautiful. Epically timed as well. Next circle has shifted towards the west. Babbler's going to have to move out. There was no one in this compound so far. The Happy Hippos are going to be moving in with the Bastard Apocalypse. Now making their way towards this collection of houses. Is anyone else even vaguely close? It doesn't look like it, actually. They're going to get the first choice of these farmyard buildings. No problems at all. They will be doing just fine. Oh, C4 you later have decided they might want a piece of it as well. They've come in from the south. They spot Apocalypse in the rival BRDM. Who's going to get into position first? N8 and Rusty Razor have decided that they are going to move in closer towards these buildings. The BRDMs are acting as a little bit of a natural shield, although it's next to a broken wall anyway. And Babbler has been eliminated by a Raider. The Snake Game is there. Unfortunately, ends Babbler's reign. We've got dueling BRDMs. Yeah, that's not going to do very much indeed. Raider and Cowboy probably want to get different bits of real estate. We have a BRDM almost on fire. It is on fire. This is a problem. The Happy Hippos hopped, hiccuped, and need to avoid explosions. The Bass doesn't quite get away in time. Will Apocalypse be able to get the revive? I think so. The Chicken Blimps should know that there's an opportunity here. Are they going to move in their own BRDM? They are. Apocalypse needs to basically get the revive instantly. Does he have smoke grenades? It doesn't look like he's using them. Needed an insta revive. He's wasted about 15 seconds already. Here come the Chicken Blimps now. They're not messing around. Both of them getting out of the BRDM, I think. That's the finish. Gets one on Cobalt. Will Apocalypse be able to get the second? He does not. Mitchie Boy goes in for the trade. And the Chicken Blimps will survive. And the Happy Hippos hopped and hiccuped their way, not into Comeback Arena, but into game number 2, I'm afraid. This is getting very, very tight. 12 12 players and 9 teams left alive. A lot of BRDMs here. Pac-Man hugging a tree, which is... Oh, I love this idea, but unfortunately that was way too slow. He's going to try and get a C4 onto a BRDM as it drives towards them. Oh! I mean, he did lose the C4, but I think it's just there. Yeah. There's the car he wanted the C4 on. Right there. There's Cowboy. And there's the explosion that was meant for him. Not going to work out on this occasion, I'm afraid, but I appreciate that. That was a great idea. That was a really great idea. We've got 3 different BRDM. Oh, if this ends up... This could end up, you know, with people in BRDMs just trying to get to the center of the circle and out healing each other. But if someone is smart, they would have had a C4 to stop this from happening. I reckon that's entirely possible. Raider now up to 2 kills. He's eliminated 2 solos in this game. His BRDM is next to a rock, has been spotted by the other 3 that seem to be racing this way. Cowboy is not particularly happy that someone's here and is looking for a fight. Raider's not giving it to him, though. He's being very, very patient here. And who can blame him? This has started to become a little bit Mad Max. We need the grenades now. We need the C4s. No one appears to... I don't think Panzerfausts are a thing. Or if they are, no one's picked one up, that's for sure. We're now finally going for the swap BRDM strategy. Yeah, boy, Cowboy swaps in, then out. Oh, no, and the explosion catches himself off guard, unfortunately, allowing N8 to pick him up and then get the revive onto Rusty Razor. So Cowboy there, a little bit too greedy with hunting those kills. And in the distance... Oh, Cobalt, you've got a BRDM here, right? You've got a... Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, the good news is if everyone else is in BRDMs, you are rather unlikely to be put in a position where they can shoot you, because at least they can't shoot out of the vehicle. Confuzzled finds Mitchy Boy. That's it. Chicken Blimps eliminated. Soup King out in the blue, and this is hurting now. 6 damage per second. We're down to our final 4 teams. We've got C4 year later, the Snake Gamers, the Ascenders, if I remember correctly, and 4 Fine Fresh Fish, and Confuzzled still alive after Delzor somehow managed to die without firing a single bullet. That's a very pretty pattern in the snow there. Someone's busy trying to draw the Union Jack. Another crate. I like that someone saved a flare for later. We've still got 447 crates remaining. We might as well use them. Unfortunately, this game appears to disagree at the moment. N8 and Rusty Razor are slowly trying to rid the server of BRDMs. And every single time they get close, they just move into other ones. Beautiful stuff. C4 has been planted. This is exactly what we were talking about before. Imagine you did this, though, on a moving vehicle. Is that on the side of the... No, it's actually just on his body. They could have just driven this away. Well, that's slightly awkward, because that BRDM is definitely toast. And now we're at the end of phase 6. It's Confuzzled versus a duo who don't have a BRDM. Oh, no, they do. They've got one here. They've got one here. It's a 2v1. 24 minutes into this game. 4 Fine Fresh Fish for you. We'll be playing a 1v2. Confuzzled looking for the knock. Oops. Finding a rock instead. Do we have a C4? We do. It's on. And unfortunately, that is going to be it. 4 Fine Fresh Fish for you. Eliminated C4 year later. Living up to their name. N8 and Rusty Razor there. Planting at least 3 C4s onto BRDMs to end game number 1 as the victors. Very, very well played. That is exactly how you should be strategizing on Flare Drop Madness.